And that kind of reminds me of one that stood out for me that I'll share. One of my was this one. It's really simple, but really powerful. It says this: "Find God, take it," is surrendering to God's power. But God, keep doing your work, is surrendering to his love. And so this whole idea of what is our focus, what is our concept of him, and knowing that he is powerful, but also knowing that he is loving, and that when we surrender to him, we're not just surrendering to a God of power, but to God who is love, who has who can see that different perspective that maybe we can't see right now, and that we can learn to trust that he is good, and that he is love, and that he is faithful.
And I think when we surrender to his love, we actually know the real him. Yeah. Like, that's how we can get to experience Jesus. Like, a few Sundays back, Ross was preaching about Pastor Ross, one of the other pastors at New Life Fellowship. He was preaching about the experience we have with Jesus. And he talked about, you got two people in an airplane. One's just chilling out, sprawled out, earbuds in, sleeping, and the other person's like terrified. Holding himself off the seats. They're not quite as heavy. They don't add to the weight of the plane, and like, just so angsty the whole trip. Like, they both had enough faith to get on the plane.
That's right.
And it's like, and so as believers, we're on the plane, but the experience that we have on the plane depends on how well do you understand the laws of physics? How well do you trust the pilot that they know what they're doing, right? And so it's like, I feel like the stuff that we go through in life, and like learning about the Bible and learning about God, learning about the new covenant, all these things, like, that's kind of like learning how the world works. And so as we learn that more, and as we are discipled, and as God is like renewing our minds, like, that makes our experience on the plane better. And so what I'm finding is that this book is full of stuff that makes my experience as a terrified flyer, like, it makes it better. And it makes it easier to see Jesus, and instead of being distracted by the storms that are going on.